Sawadee krap, I'm JP Mestanza, and today is Wednesday, October 2nd. You're watching Phuket Extra, brought to you by pvcphuket.com. A corruption case involving officials at the Phuket International Airport is back in the news as the Airports of Thailand, the state agency that operates the airport, is asking for more time to submit evidence in the case to anti-corruption officials.
The National Anti-Corruption Commission in Phuket, the NACC Phuket office, is seeking detailed information on budget allocation, median price determination, and a lot else into the allegations of corruption and inflated pricing involving Phu Cao Advertising Co. Ltd. The corruption case centers around an 11.8 million baht contract to post stickers commemorating His Majesty the King at the airport. It was found that procurement regulations were violated. The auction was scheduled for July 19, with the winner announced the same day. However, records show that the sticker sheets were installed earlier, on July 17 to the 18th, before the auction bids were opened. AOT's Director of Corporate Communications confirmed to the Phuket News that disciplinary action has been ordered against the Deputy Director of the Phuket International Airport and 3 senior staff over alleged corruption. However, she and any other representatives of the AOT questioned by the Phuket News declined to disclose the specific punishments and also have not confirmed any punishment to any of the individuals involved. Local Thai media reports have openly identified the 4 officials as the Deputy Director of Phuket Airport Operations and Maintenance, the Director of the Business Support Division, a worker in the airport's Operations and Maintenance Division, and the Director of the Suppliers Division at the airport. AOT's request for more time follows the operator of 6 international airports in Thailand failing to provide any information about the case to the NACC Phuket, which formally asked for more information weeks ago on September 11th. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
The body of a Thai woman, believed to be about 50 years old, was found in the waters of Tha Chatchai in the north of the island late Tuesday afternoon.
The woman was reported missing by her family on Tuesday, who said that she had visited Sai Kaew Beach but had not returned home, and her motorbike and shoes were later found abandoned at the beach. Later, at about 5:40 p.m., police were informed of a body found floating in the water several kilometers away near Wat Tha Chatchai. Wat Tha Chatchai, the temple, is located beside the Sisuton Bridge, which brings traffic onto the island. Authorities transported the body to Talang Hospital for further examination to determine the cause of death. Police said that they were continuing their investigation to clarify the circumstances surrounding the incident. If you or anyone you know is in need of emotional support and counseling, please contact the Samaritans of Thailand at their hotline number or the Thai Mental Health Hotline. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
Just before you break a bone.
After years of using the military in their attempts to keep the peace in the rest of deep south of Thailand, the Ministry of Interior and the Internal Security Operations Command are set to withdraw the military in that area by 2027 and use volunteer forces instead.
The ministry and ISOC recently signed a memorandum of understanding to provide joint training to volunteer forces. Interior Minister Anutin Chamvirakul said that the MOU underscores a collaboration between the Ministry of Interior and ISOC to provide training to volunteer forces, aiming to ease the military workload while ensuring public safety starting in 2027. These volunteers are from local communities in the deep south of Thailand and are familiar with residents, and while they already have certain skills, Minister Anutin and the Army commander said that they require additional drills in defending and maintaining public order. However, before the military withdrawals in 2027, an announcement in the Royal Gazette signed by Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra on September 25 stated that, due to the security situation in the south, enforcement of the Internal Security Act will be extended in 19 districts across 4 southern provinces from October 1st, 2024 to September 30th, 2025. For more, visit thephuketnews.com.
A carbon tax could be coming to Thailand by the end of 2024, according to Deputy Finance Minister Pauphum Rojanasakul.
During his speech at the Road to Net Zero 2024 event, Mr. Paupum said that the Finance Ministry, will soon propose the carbon tax measure to the cabinet for approval, aiming for implementation within a few months, according to the Bangkok Post. He said that the measure would incentivize businesses to reduce carbon emissions and would not burden the public. Mr. Paupum said that if the carbon tax is implemented, the current excise tax rate will remain at 6 baht per liter, but the excise department will split the tax burden into 2 parts, 5 baht as the excise tax and 1 baht as the carbon tax. Under this tax structure, fuel users will not face an additional tax burden, while the tax burden for oil companies may increase, decrease, or be maintained, depending on how well they manage their carbon emissions. The greater the reduction, the lower the tax burden, according to the Deputy Finance Minister. Thus, every ton of carbon emissions from businesses will carry a cost, as each unit of carbon released will be multiplied by the carbon tax rate, which will be borne by the businesses. In addition, he said that in the future, the excise department will change the excise tax structure for batteries to a tiered system, moving away from the current flat rate of 8%. The new tax structure for batteries will have a higher tax rate for batteries with higher carbon emissions, and a lower tax rate for batteries with lower carbon emissions. Moreover, businesses that significantly reduce their carbon emissions could potentially receive a tax refund through a reverse tax system. For more, visit thephuket.news.com.
Thanks for catching us here today on Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. We'll see you again tomorrow. Until then, stay classy, Phukets.
Phuket's rapid modernization has made it one of the world's premier holiday destinations. Investors can still buy quality condominiums for as low as $75,000, and luxury properties can go all the way up to 20 million. Condominiums in Phuket are a safe, secure bricks-and-mortar investment, offering foreigners freehold ownership. Call or email Thai Residential, Phuket's #1 trusted real estate advisor, to find your perfect Phuket property.